Hello, traders. It's Steve from the Stock Index Trading Room. And this week in our weekly recap, I'm excited to bring you a new signal. And we developed this because, it complements the combo signal that many of you are familiar with. If not, we'll share with you briefly what that is. But then we were, the market, it would trend really, really strongly. And what our indications for the combo signal would not get set up for us, and we were missing things we didn't want to miss. So I came up with another signal, and we'll share that with you. I'm calling it the colorful phantom, and I'll go over that and what that is. Let me go ahead and get this up. And if you've never read this or anything like this, please pause this for a moment and read through it, and then come back and join us when you're finished. On our chart here, we have proprietary smart Renko bars that are really brilliant. And we have this indicator called Smart Price Band, and it is so much more than a colored EMA. We have these little, they appear to be random, but they're anything but little red and cyan hash marks all the way through. This is Smart Super Trend, and it's reading local support and resistance for the market. When you see we're getting red, blue, red, blue, red, blue, it chops. And then we'll show you how to take advantage of that. Trap Trader Oscillator is just saying too many people are trapped on the long side here, and we'll get punished, long side here, and we'll get punished, and so on. And in Smart Momentum, I'll show you a couple of things we do with Smart Momentum. I want to say this, we're not a one-trick pony. So we have a lot of members that are trading the combo signal, and they may have something else they like to complement that, but it's been successful for them. And but that's up to the individual trader. Now, everything we use was developed, coded, tested, trialed, refined, traded down through the years by World Cup trading champion Rob Mitchell. And we're very fortunate to have Rob helping us with our project and to be able to use his tools. So what we're going to do is we're going to talk about this new signal, Colorful Phantom, and it's combining Smart Super Trend, or this little blue and red hash marks, and Smart Price Band. And the first thing I want to say about Smart Price Band is, if you'll notice over here, we get a couple of points, 2 or 3 points up, and it starts to turn cyan. And then red, you can see there's enough pressure in this to at least fight over this. Here you can see a 5-point departure, and Smart Price Band didn't even think about changing. Now here's why. Smart Price Band is coded to read with Smart Renko bars. The Smart Renko bars are coded to read order flow. So in this situation, we're reading very strong order flow, and in this situation, not so much. Okay. So much more than just, I've pointed this out several times, much more than just a colored EMA. I pointed out when a 5-point move doesn't change Smart Price Band, you at least don't want to be looking up. And but we'll go from there. So here's the phantom SST. This hash print used to be in the middle of this bar, and it's not anymore, and that's why we call it a phantom. And this doesn't, I mean, it takes, you'll start looking, this takes less than a day for you to start noticing. For most people, we don't know what individual traders, how they'll respond. But you can see here's a green reversal bar that would break through this red. This is our original Smart Super Trend, or SST, room to grow line break, if you followed our work for a while. So it's not here anymore, so I called it a phantom. And when this is marked with or combined with a red Smart Price Band, this sell has a great track record. I'll show you what that is for the month of January. But now let's talk about this for a second before I go any further. This signal this signal. It's a phantom, it's a TTOX in trend, but it doesn't match smart price band, so it's not a colorful phantom. This is a continuation. This may never work again, ever. It may never lose again. It may win 100% of the time. We don't know. We don't know the future. Nobody knows the future. We believe in the Stock Index trading room, we believe the future is going to be more like the past and less like the past. So there's order and patterns repeat, and it gives us a chance to be successful in this endeavor. Okay. So here we have trap trader oscillator overvalued here. It's overvalued here. This is a brilliant signal. We'll take this and measure here. We'll show you how we do this in the room. That's about a 15-point move, and we would look for 15 points more coming down. It looked like it went a little deeper than that, but not everybody wants to get in and hold through this, and we understand that. That's why we have a smoke signal, no name smoke, that we trade for 2 bars. Now each one of these continuation bars is a point. So when we talk about 2 bars, it would be 2 points. When we talk about 5 bars, it would be 5 points. Okay. So this is the colorful phantom. Again, I'm going to show you red smart price band, line break here. Here's one, but smart price band's red. So we're not gonna act on that. We're not gonna act on this. And the price we pay for that is we give up some reversals. You know, here's one, cyan smart price band. We don't act on that. We're looking for continuations. Okay, so let me show you this, and then we'll leave. I'm going to show you the brilliance of smart momentum. I've shared this in recaps, but when smart momentum go, and we do this in the room every time we see this. When smart momentum goes sideways to a 3 or 4 dots or more, just really close here, whichever way it breaks, it's saying we're getting a deep cycle, and the deeper this cycles, the more likely it is to respond up in a strong manner. So smart momentum here with this and then coming down says, hey, we may be going up. We use ultimate trend identification system. You may have heard of that. If not, check our replays. And basically, we look at what is called a type 2 divergence, and they're brilliant. Here's one on this bar. But when that doesn't work, price takes us out here. You will see us draw this on our chart. And we have tracked this about 85% of the time. This is correct in calling the market to reverse. Okay. So we'll see if that happens. Here is a combo. That's just a normal combo signal. That is a cyan smart price band and trap trader oscillator undervalued. Okay, this is a combo, red smart price band, trap trader oscillator overvalued. And sometimes we'll get these reversals. You can see through all of this trap trader oscillator called the reversing of the market. And it kept going down until we got overvalued and it got broken. Overvalued, no, broken, no, broken, no, overvalued, broken, yes. Okay, that says we're going up. Okay, so that's the way we use the tools for trend direction and then reversals. Okay, and so you can see it was pretty good. And here we have a trap trader oscillator touching this purple line. Again, in strong trends, that may be as good as we get. But if it touches it, it's a combo for us. We'll watch this. We're watching it like a hawk in the room, and you can see a pretty good explosion there. Okay, so that's the combo signal. This is the colorful phantom. Now here we got the combo as well, and that's even better, but we'll get this some where we don't have trap trader oscillator deep enough in an extreme to get an entry, but you can see how it responds, and that's what we get. So let me do this. We're going to spend some time with Smart TradeMarkers. It's a brilliant piece of software. And basically, well, let me do this. Let me do this. Let me make sure. Yeah, this is blank. Okay, this one's blank. And I'm going to mark this colorful phantom with a buy arrow from Smart TradeMarkers. And then when we pull this up, it's marked that. And based on our parameters here, it reads this and it will tell us it went 1.2 points, 4 points without getting stopped. Okay, and then we have some things over here. The developer of this, Chris Trent, coded this to match the super DOM in NinjaTrader as succinctly as possible. So when we, I'm going to go ahead and move this. When we pull this up and I show you a colorful phantom for a month, we can look and we can say, do we want to trade it for 1 point? I don't know. You have to decide that. We would not endorse this in the room if we don't have a 200% or greater reward to risk. We tend to stay away from it. And the reason is because we can. 250 times more likely to be profitable than not profitable here. 17% edge, anything over 10% is great. We had 82% of these 108, 9, 101 signals. We had 101 in the month of January. 83 went 2 bars or more in our favor. 18 didn't. Every time one of these printed based on trading it this way, it was expected to profit $50 win, lose, or draw. Of course, I could represent anything, $100. I could represent $10,000, and that's misleading. So we stay with one, and you can, know, hey, more might be better or might not. So here we're going to trade this for 4 points. I always like to see, can I take more than I give? I like that. And can I do that more than random, more than a coin flip? And here's almost 70%. That's really nice for some traders. We have a 230% profit factor, 230% likely, more likely to profit than not from this trade as it is. And our expectancy obviously goes up. Win percentage goes down, expectancy goes up, and our profit goes up. Okay. So, but we have a lot of people that don't, they want to do this, and this is awesome. We love it. That's awesome. Okay. We would adjust this a little bit probably for one, but let me show you something. Let me do a little free teaching. Okay. You don't need TradeMarkers to do this. So we got 82% for 2 points. We don't have to stay in it really long. We can make this smaller. This initial stop's 15 ticks. We can make that smaller, but then these numbers go down. And some traders don't mind, and that's okay. But watch this. What we're going to do here, we're going to go after 4 ticks. We're going to go to break even. Okay. So that makes sense, Steve. I'm going 8. I'm trying to get 8 ticks and it goes 4. I'm going to just go to break even and take my shot. Okay. So we've got 82% with a $50 1 point expectancy, 256 times more likely to be profitable. So we're going to set this, I'm going to go to break even after 1 bar. So I go from 82 to 39. Okay, my profit factor goes down, expectancy goes way down. So if you are in the habit of doing that and you're wondering maybe you're not making the headway that you would like to, we've done this with every signal we have, and this is just universally what happens. So that doesn't work as well. We're going to take that off. But you can see here how we can go through TradeMarkers and we can get every piece of information we want, not to have better signals, but to take the signals we have and maximize our success with that. Okay, we can do this. We can go through, this is just all the days that it traded. And this is true with 88, 90% system. It doesn't matter what it just doesn't matter what it is. If the parameters set up do that, then you're going to have 4 or 5 days that don't work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We could do this for longer periods of time. See, statistical probabilities don't change. We had 2 days that it lost $10. This is with commission factored in, $55, $100, and $165. Okay. And then you can see here at the last day, we had a lot of signals with this signal. And let's do this. Let's move it to 2 points because we have a lot of people that do that. And then we look 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again, same 5. $1, $1, $3. So 3 of these lose. It's just like you push it around. And then, you know, we have some days in here that are large enough to make it worth our time to do this. In my opinion, it's just simply my opinion. If I were to change this to 4 points, my win percentage is 67. I'm going to have a few more. Normally, I didn't even look at that before. Normally, I have a few more losing days, but I didn't. I'm going to show you one other thing we can do with this. And again, you don't have to have this or trade this to benefit from what I'm sharing with you now. Let me do it this way. I'll do 2 points. 82% win, historic win rate. Statistical standard deviation, statistical anomalies it's proven that we cannot have more than 4 winners. I mean, we might live long enough that the market's really funky and we might get 5, but we're going to expect 16 winners, double this, and the losers, double that. So 16 winners in a row and 4 losers in a row. And let's see. I don't think we have the 16 winners. And we don't. Up there, we've got 2 losers in a row, 3 out of 5. So if this was a day, this would be one of those days that didn't work. And you can see on and on and on. And this was a fun day. So, do you know these things in your trading? Would you like to? And I would think the answer would be yes. Would you like to be able to take the same action that you're trained to take, but maybe enhance because of knowledge of statistics? You would like to enhance a little bit what's going on. If so, this is brilliant TradeMarkers software. And if you just are interested in that, we've got some, shoot me an email and we'll get you to the right place where you can look at that. One more thing that I want to do, and then I'm going to get out of here. And if you have questions, again, shoot me an email at support@stockindextradingroom.com. If this looks like the type of thing you're looking for, and then you want to study it in great detail with this, you know, we can take this profit and we can go, if we go +6, we put it at +2. That enhances profitability in here. We've got lots of ways that you can automatically manage what you do, and it might improve it if you're consistent. If you're all over the place, then that's nothing that we can do for that. But I want to bring this to your attention. Our next online event, our next webinar, is going to be Thursday, February the 11th at 4:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in the United States. These fill up. Okay, I'm not telling you that I mean, they fill up, and there are people watching this. They go, yeah, I've been shut out of some before. So if you want information, if you want a registration link and you're not on our mailing list, or if you want one before it goes public, then shoot me an email, and we'll get that to you. We'll get the registration link to you. The only thing we would ask, and we ask this of everybody, if it turns out even at 4:28 on Thursday, February the 11th, you go, yeah, I got a headache and I'm tired and I got beat up today and I just don't I don't feel like listening to 30 or 40 more minutes about trading. I'll listen to the recording. That's awesome. A lot of people do that. But please go ahead and surrender your spot so we can honor people that do want to come in, because they may have questions they want to ask as we're going through that, and we can address those. So peace be the journey. This is Steve from the Stock Index Trading Room on behalf of all of our members who are having a blast, and Rob Mitchell, World Cup trading champion, who gave us these tools to trade. We wish you only the best in trading. And again, we'd love for you to come if this looks like things you would like to take advantage of. We'd love for you to come to the room and be a part of that. Or if we can help in any other way, just shoot me an email and we'll do everything we can do.